for Max Verstappen. They said electrical misfire, alluded to a spark plug, so you don't hear many of them.
Could I have a bit of red for my advisor, please?
That is something that take off the bodywork, put your spark plug back in or whatever, and then put it back on and off you go. So it was a sort of mechanical problem rather than an electrical problem then at Red Bull. That explains that one at least, and that'll be a bit of a relief for the engineers.
And what tyres will he go on? Assuming the car's all fixed and good to perform, will they risk still going on the medium tyres? I think he's got enough pace in there.
Yeah.
I think if Albon's close, Leclerc's close, Verstappen should have a few tenths on them. The problem is the Ferraris have switched to the soft tyres. Albon surely will have to switch to the soft tyres, which could just make that pace a little bit hotter that Verstappen's got to do on just one set. There's no get out of jail for him.
3 minutes left on the clock. Pierre Gasly's flying here again. The Frenchman dropping down the hill. He's
So ahead of you, cars on outlaps on soft tyres, so if you need to pass them, do so.
the left-hander, followed by the next left-hander, and then out across the line. And Pierre Gasly might not go to the top of the times here against Bottas, but it's going to be a competitive one, and something that'll give Max Verstappen something to think about, you'd have thought. Cuts the timing beam, remains third, but is just under a tenth of a second behind Valtteri Bottas. Vettel out of the final corner now on the softs. He only goes up to 12th place. Vettel's not making it through.
Verstappen's out on track on the medium tyres. So Verstappen and Red Bull have stuck to their guns with the medium. I think that's the right thing to do if the car is performing. But you're right, the AlphaTauri's so fast. Gasly's just pretty much matched the two Mercedes. The Mercedes were on the medium tyres, but even so, comfortably clear of the rest of the midfield by 3.5 tenths.
2 minutes left on the clock. Charles Leclerc across the line, and it's fourth place for Leclerc.
Create your gap early, and is anyone fast behind, or are we good? We're good behind, good behind. And think about last corner and recharge off.
On sights the top 10, eliminated as it stands, Albon, Vettel, Stroll, Russell and Verstappen.
Good luck from Leclerc, up into fourth. Only 3 tenths inside the drop zone though. If people are going to find a lot of time with the track improving, one of them could be Max Verstappen, who's just weaving as he heads down towards Rivazza before he winds up for a flying lap. Tucked in a few seconds behind Sergio Perez between the two racing points, in fact. The times could tumble. This could be a really tricky one. Everyone's got to find something. The times are so close and the track seems to be improving.
Okay, here comes Verstappen then across the line towards Tamburello chicane. Up through the gears towards the quick left-right at what is turn 2 and 3 officially, according to the FIA track map. Swings through that.
Okay, so Vettel ahead of you just finished a time lap. So there's a bit of a mix with cars on slow laps and cars on out laps.
The fastest first sector of anyone in the Williams.
What is
At
he
the end of
doing?
Q2, he's flying through the first half of the lap. Personal best in the middle. Can Russell pull something out here? I think it shows how much the track's improving, to be honest. But it's a flyer. He's still quicker than many other people.
He's quicker than Albon in sector 1. Albon on the soft tyres. Albon's improving in the middle sector now. We'll see whether Russell can keep that up. Verstappen's on a decent run here, so this should be okay with the mediums, although everyone's improving.
This will be rocky. He's 2 tenths up on the on 10th place at the moment through 2, but he's got to find something because he's slower than Albon through 2 sectors. Albon's 3.5 tenths up on Ocon. This could be rocky for Verstappen if everyone's finding heaps of time. Someone's off through the gravel again. The exit of Rivazza. Don't know who that is, but Verstappen drives through a cloud of gravel. And
So you just need to be negative on the way in, please. Negative on the way in. Look after these in the corners. This is your race start set.
Horrible day. Albon goes up into 4th place, then ahead of Verstappen. Kvyat across the line in 8th. Daniel Ricciardo, he improves to go up into 5th position. So Verstappen down to 6th. There's not that many, though, that are improving. Russell did improve, but only to a 15.3, which is not enough to get him through. Vettel goes 13th, and it's over. So Perez, both racing points eliminated. Perez out, Ocon out in 12th, 13th for Vettel, 14th for Russell, 15th for Lance Stroll, half a second away from his teammate. Russell 3 tenths away from Q3.
yeah, great lap. Great lap from George Russell ahead of Lance Stroll, who had that trip through the gravel. And it's his teammate that's really the big casualty as well. Racing Point in general, both cars out, 11th and 15th. I wonder if Perez was the second of those Racing Point cars that maybe lost out.
P11, Checo, P11 at the moment. We're out.
Really P11.
So 0.04 seconds would have got you P7, so it's mega close in front.
14.953. Perez out in 11th did a 1 minute 15.061. So a tenth of a second from 5th down to 11th. I reckon that's all it is.
It's so close. Stroll was already well over track limits at